Welcome back to the spooky depths of Mount Pyre, where I'm just about to fight the first trainer over here. And you know, just being in Mount Pyre kind of reminds me of something I went through back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You know how certain Pokemon appear in the overworld in certain places? Oh, a Rhydon? I better switch out Ninetales because there's no way Ninetales can take on a Rhydon. So I'm going to switch to Milotic for this one. Anyway, as I was saying, certain Pokemon appear in the overworld and you have to creep up on them, so to speak, so that way you could encounter them. Well, sometimes my concentration gets interrupted by a random encounter, and that's kind of frustrating. Yeah, it mostly happens in Mount Pyre. I'm not really sure why. I guess maybe it's because everywhere it's pretty much a trap for a random battle. So, yeah, there wasn't anything I could do about it anyway. Well, yeah, like I said, it is kind of frustrating because for all I know, that Pokemon could possibly have its hidden ability or maybe a move that's part of its egg move set. Okay, who's in the second slot? Okay, Gardevoir. Just want to make sure so that way I could fight both these two at the same time. Okay, come on, turn this way. Alright, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that Hex Maniac was looking towards that black belt so that way I could fight both of them. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. Over the course of these few weeks, I've been seeing a whole bunch of rumors regarding Scarlet and Violet, although nothing has been confirmed yet, but I kind of like what I saw involving those rumors. Well, for one thing, there's a possibility that certain Pokemon could maybe get some regional forms. One of them, most notably, Whiscash, believe it or not. I'm not really sure why they chose Whiscash of all things. I'm not really sure what I have to say about Whiscash. I think maybe it's kind of an underrated Pokemon, actually. Well, I did use Whiscash one time in Fire Red Omega. It did serve me well, although I guess maybe it could be better in future generations, in my opinion. Yeah, anyway, I saw that maybe Whiscash was on the verge of maybe getting a regional form, although this is not confirmed yet, still, that's what I saw. Well, if this ends up being true, then I wonder what its typing will be. I mean, back when it was announced that Slowpoke was getting a regional form, well, I didn't realize that maybe it would be a Mono Psychic. I thought maybe it would be something different, because looking at it, well, I'm not really sure if it does look like a Mono Psychic or not. Well, then again, as for a regular Slowpoke, I'm not really sure if it really resembles a Water Psychic type anyway. Okay, I'm gonna switch my Milotic to the second slot so that way it can get some experience points since, well, Ninetales and Milotic are my two lowest level Pokemon, so I figure I might as well train them up here. Even though I did say last video I was going to train up Ninetales here because I had Feint Attack on me. So yeah, I'm not really sure if Whiscash could possibly get a regional form. Well, for one thing, I guess I was right about the regional forms because I think several videos ago I said something about, well, maybe some regional forms can make a comeback in Scarlet and Violet, even though this hasn't been confirmed as of yet. Also, well, I took a look back at games like Ultra Sun and Moon, and looking at the mini-game there, yeah, you know which one I'm talking about, the one where you're surfing on a Mantine. That got me to think. I mastered that little mini-game, and I'm thinking, I'm not really sure if maybe Scarlet and Violet could actually do something like that again, some kind of mini-game where you get certain points and you could get something, like say, a certain move, or maybe buy a certain item. Because I do remember one location in Ultra Sun and Moon where I bought, what was it? I think it was an ability capsule, I believe. Yeah, I wanted to change my Miltank's ability from Thick Fat to Scrappy. Yeah, that's why I bought an ability capsule. I'm thinking, I kind of wish that they would do that in Scarlet and Violet because items like that, in my opinion, they're kind of hard to get. I mean, in Sword and Shield, I don't quite recall how you get it, but I think it's somewhere in the Crown Tundra, I believe. Okay, that hole you see next to me, that's pretty much a shortcut out of this place, all the way back to the first floor of Mount Pyre. But I'm not going to go down that hole yet. I'm going to wait until I go all the way up to the top of Mount Pyre. So yeah, I'm not really sure what minigame they could possibly have in Scarlet and Violet. Unless, of course, it involves something that involves traditions in Spain, which I'm not really sure what that's all about because I don't really read a whole lot of information about Spain all that much. And also, there's the possibility that maybe the legendaries can be revealed, even though we don't have any idea what they look like quite yet. Well, if they do get revealed, then just by looking at them, I don't know if maybe they could be uber legendaries, because I'm pretty sure everybody loves uber legendaries. Just take a look at the likes of Kyogre, Groudon, Reshiram, Zekrom, and all that stuff. Not really sure if there's any other uber legendaries out there. Okay, up here on the left we have a breeder. I'm actually going to fight this person here, and then I'm going to fight the breeder on the left, because I know for a fact she has 6 Pokemon on her team. Usually I fight these two at the same time, but I want to do something different this time around. Since there's an instance where somebody has 6 Pokemon on their team, I might as well just see all 6 of their Pokemon. Even though I know for a fact that that breeder is going to register herself in my Pokénav, so that means I can come back here later on, so that way I can fight her again. Yeah, the Pokemon she has, they're pretty good, actually. Well, in their current forms, not yet, but once I come back here later on, if I do decide to come back here, yeah, her Pokemon are going to be pretty good. But the problem is, it's sort of hard to get rematches to spawn here because, yeah, in buildings you can't run around, and that's kind of a shame. Oh yes, also in the remakes of this game, that is, yeah, I do like how this place is designed, actually. It looks like an actual graveyard, even though I've never really experienced something like this. Still, the whole concept of this place looking like an actual graveyard, it looks pretty cool. Not to mention the fact that now I can explore the entirety of this place without skipping out on anything. Okay, might as well just stay in, why not? Even though I'm pretty sure that future sight's gonna come for me right now. Oh, okay, it didn't hit. Yeah, that's the trouble with future sight. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. I do remember using future sight on my Whiscash years ago. I don't quite remember what game it was. I think it was Diamond and Pearl, actually. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I was thinking using future sight. I don't really like that move very much. Okay, let's see what this person has on her entire team. Hopefully some good Pokemon. I hope it is good, actually. Because in the original Emerald, I don't quite remember what she has. Mostly because I usually fight her and that Psychic there in a double battle. I think I better switch out because I'm pretty sure that Houndour can tank all my hits. As a matter of fact, I'm not really sure what ability it has. If I did know, then I would probably use Flamethrower. Given the fact that maybe it has a different ability or something. I'm not too sure. So yeah, anyway, back to regional form for a second. I also heard that maybe Bonsly can get a regional form. Well, if that ends up being true, then they would have to make a regional form for Sudowoodo as well. Well, if that does end up happening, then, well, I'm not really sure if too many people would use Sudowoodo because I never really used Sudowoodo in my life. Or Bonsly for that matter. Well, I don't really use baby Pokemon all that much, although there was this one instance where, well, you remember back in Diamond and Pearl in Hearthome City where some guy gave you a Happiny egg? Yeah, I actually did use Chansey in that game. I eventually got to evolve into Blissey. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that happened, actually. I guess maybe, yeah, I trained up Chansey to the best of my ability. Despite the fact that its physical defense completely sucks. Yeah, but I was a kid back then, but I don't really use Blissey all that much anymore. So yeah, if Bonsly ends up getting a regional form, then they have to make one for Sudowoodo as well, because it's only fair that Sudowoodo gets one too. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to my logic for this one. Yeah, looking at the Pokemon she has here, yeah, they're not very good, but once I come back here later on, they're going to be evolved, at least. Especially some of the Pokemon she has, because I think she has a Beldum on her team and a Dratini. So, when I least expect it, she's going to have a Dragonite and a Metagross when I eventually come back here off-screen. Which I'm not really sure when I decide I want to come back here, since, well, I usually go all around the world to fight random trainers so that way I can gain some experience points, because I did say over the course of this Let's Play that I'm going to get as much experience points as I can, so that way I don't be underleveled in certain occasions, because in a game like this, you really don't want to be underleveled. It's not safe. So yeah, I'm not really sure what other Pokemon could possibly get regional variants. Possibly some Pokemon that not a lot of people use. Well, I'm not really sure if a lot of people use Sudowoodo or not, but as for Whiscash, yeah, I did say that I did use Whiscash once, and I guess maybe it was an okay Pokemon. I just wish that maybe it could be sort of better. Yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure what other Pokemon can get any regional variants. Also, some other things that people want, possibly Pokemon following you, because apparently people love that. I'm not really sure why, actually. Me personally, well, I don't really have any feelings for it. Whatever they do, it's just their decision. I mean, if they do have that option where your Pokemon can follow you, then hey, so be it. But I'm not banking money on the possibility that maybe that could happen, even though maybe we could still hope. But hey, I'm pretty sure Nintendo just wants to satisfy everybody so that way maybe they can get a lot more from their profits. Okay, I'm not really sure if I can fight this Psychic as well as that breeder I just fought, but yeah, whatever. I never really done that anyway. I just fight whatever trainer I want to fight. Okay, I believe this guy has the entirety of the Ralts lineup, so I think I'm going to have to switch out Ninetales when he eventually sends out Gardevoir, since, yeah, Gardevoir has good special defense, so I'm pretty sure a 60 power Feint attack is not going to phase it all that much. Ralts and Kirlia, on the other hand, their stats completely suck, so I guess Ninetales can get the one-hit KO on them. And what I'm really excited about for Scarlet and Violet, hopefully they have some pretty good water types revealing themselves. I'm not really sure what creatures that resemble water types live in the likes of Spain, but whatever it is, hopefully it's something decent that I can use. Okay, what am I going to do about this Gardevoir? Okay, I'll just go with Milotic for this one. I was going to go with Skarmory to one-shot it because Gardevoir doesn't have very good physical defense, but that got me to think that Milotic needs the experience a lot more than Skarmory does. Okay, well, even though Gardevoir has good special defense, I'm not worried about this thing throwing hits at me because Milotic's special defense is very good. So yeah, whatever water type would appear in Scarlet and Violet, hopefully it's a good one because, well, I'm in the mood for using some new Pokemon, because I think back in Sun, Moon, and possibly Ultra Sun, Moon, I don't think I use all that much of the new Pokemon there, mostly because of their stats. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm not really sure what I used there. It's been a while since I last touched Sword and Shield. Yeah, I think I said that last video. Oh, so you can find Duskull here. I was actually thinking, where do you find Duskull in this game? Not that I want to use it or anything, but I'm just wondering where Duskull is, because I'm pretty sure Duskull only appears in Ruby, I believe. Yeah, I did use Dusclops once in my life, and yeah, it is pretty slow. But in future generations, at least Dusclops gets a decent evolution, even though Dusknoir is not really much of an offensive Pokemon. I mean, I have used Dusclops, but I never used Dusknoir in my life. Okay, let me see if I can one-shot this thing with Feint Attack, because I don't think Bayonet has very good defenses all that much. Oh, yep, I figured as much. Oh, Spite? Aw, man. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, well, at least it only reduced Feint Attack's power points by 4. Sometimes it's either 2 or 3 or even 5. Well, I think it's been made so that way Spite can only lower power points by 4 power points. Yeah, sometimes I use Spite in certain places, like the Battle Tower. I want to see dreadful things. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that, but that seems kind of weird. Okay, I'm not really sure if I have enough time to fight that black belt over there. I'm gonna see what I can do, since I think he only has one Pokemon on his team. I think it's a Hariyama, actually. I'm not really sure if I do have the time to fight this guy. So maybe I think I'm just going to leave him off for next time. So yeah, I did a lot of stuff here today, fight a whole bunch of trainers, so I'm gonna leave it off here. Next time, the end of Mount Pyre and the beginning of the outside area of Mount Pyre. See you all next time.